Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Equinox Homecoming. We're going to continue with the story. I did play a little bit over the weekend. Just kind of, I did some exploring. I did some just random stuff. We did give Alex a new outfit. So she does have the black pants with the black polo shirt. She looks really good. I do enjoy this look a lot. We did also change Derby. He does look a little bit different. Basically, I messed around with the stylist and just kind of was like, I'm gonna go with a different look for him. And I do like the look, actually. I like the bald face with the white socks. He does look really pretty. You're not missing out on much, though, when it comes to the main story itself. I played a little bit over the weekend, like I said, and I kind of, in my completely honest opinion, um, I just, I feel like the story needs just a little bit more work in terms of like my writer's brain is like, there's just something missing here. And I think because what happened was we found that tape and we found the man who'd mysteriously been attacked, and then I did go find him and I did talk to him, and I was like, okay, we're going to continue with this mystery. We're going to try to like unravel it. And all of a sudden I was finding out what has happened between Alex and her sworn enemy. And I was doing kind of mundane chores of like running around doing errands for people, and it sort of felt like, to me anyways, it felt like they took a subplot and just threw it into the main plot and was like, okay, so we're going to press pause here and we're going to continue with this. And I guess the way that I see that is like, it's fine to have a subplot, but you have to build up to that subplot. You can't just like throw it in. You have to build on it. You have to work at it. Like you have to have like, okay, certain events are going to lead to this. Certain events are going to lead to this. Certain events are going to happen. Like you just kind of have to keep building on it. So in that aspect so far, that's really been my only complaint is I just kind of feel like all of a sudden they pressed pause and was like, hold on, we're going too fast. So let's slow it down. Instead of just being like, okay, I want for this section of the game to have this idea, but like, let's figure out how to build on that. Like, figure out how to bring that together, I guess is the word that I'm looking for. So that it makes sense in the story. And kind of, I don't know. I guess for me, I'm just kind of like, okay, so we're just gonna ignore the fact that there's something out there eating people, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, we learned some more about Jenny. We learned more about her life and what it was prior to her death. We met Jenny's mother, who refuses to believe that her daughter is dead. Do I think that she's dead? Maybe. I think there's some clues, there's some things that need to be solved there. I mean, from the way that it was said, it sounded like Jenny did not have a good life at all. So maybe she decided just to fake her own death and disappear. Frankly, I wouldn't blame her. Alex still does not believe that there are things out there that are trying to, that there are things out there that are unexplainable, even though she saw the thing in the woods. Spoiler alert, there is wildlife. I did see some deer by the lake. We had a camping trip with Sarah and Alex and some of her friends and Sarah's sister, and there was wildlife by this lake, which was kind of cool to see that they weren't, weird and demonic and whatever. But Alex is still believing, or refusing to believe, sorry. Alex is still refusing to believe that there's things out there. So now we need to find Sarah because she's pissed off that Alex is just like closed-minded and refusing to believe any of it. We did help Jet with his memory book for Jenny. We did help some of the townsfolk. We just did some side quests, but we didn't really I didn't really kind of focus too much on a lot of the, I tried not to do the main story too much while I was playing off camera. I did end up doing a couple things for some of the townsfolk again, just like maintaining the stables at the equestrian center. We did some races. I did some shopping for Alex and I got her this new outfit. Yeah, there really wasn't much that was missed during, because I kind of was like, oh, this feels kind of odd to suddenly throw the player into, to me, what feels like could have been side quest. What could have been a side mission or a side story or something of an arc that was optional to do while still having your main plot of figuring out what the heck is going on in Alderwood. So I don't know, but we're gonna head out of the stable. We're going to head out and then we're gonna figure out where Sarah has gone. So she went that way. We're gonna keep doing this. So she was riding. So did she go to... We did collect a whole lot of stuff too, while I was just kind of hanging out. Oh, hello. We did collect a whole bunch of stuff. We did collect some horseshoes. We did do, we got a bunch of flowers and bird feathers. This way? Yes, this way. So we did get a whole bunch of stuff just from the wilderness around the stables, just as we were riding. I do kind of know the map a little bit. I don't know it that well. I will say that they should have fixed instead of doing the 2, they should have at least made it look like the horse was in motion. The trail ends here. The bookstore is nearby. Maybe Sarah's there. Okay. I have noticed that. That's another thing that I did notice, was that it doesn't look like... the last time I followed somebody's trail, it was just 2 footsteps, like, every, like... I don't know. So, for me, I was kind of like, okay, so did they just bunny hop the whole way? They should have at least attempted to make it look like the person was walking. I'm not trying to, like, completely criticize the whole game, guys. I'm just noticing certain things that it is a shame that the cutscenes aren't done yet. That was another thing that I do wish that they had fixed, was a lot of the cutscenes. Read the note. I will be back soon. Okay. Ask around for Sarah. Okay, so where did she run off? So did she run off because she was, I mean, obviously she was upset, but did she just run off because she wanted to? And we're gonna find her, like, getting eaten or something? I'm gonna go to the tavern, I guess. This doesn't really... This says ask around, so... Yeah, it's just a few things that I think that I would change in terms of the game in itself. Just to make it... Just to make it kind of feel a little bit more completed. I know that they're still in progress. And whether or not I don't know how they work their cutscenes. Oh, there she is. Well, that was easy. Hi. You came all this way to find me. I'm assuming you're ready to actually talk. Sarah, what do you want from me? You're practically forcing me to believe in something I always considered to be nonsense. You need to open your eyes and ears and stop denying the obvious. Something is going on here. I know you know it too, even though you're too stubborn to admit it. But hey, don't take it from me. I just had a conversation with Mrs. Diaz over there. Trust me, you're going to want to talk to her. I'll meet you outside once you're done. Okay. Ask Meredith about her troubles. All right. Mrs. Diaz, are you okay? Alex, no, I'm not. A cow has been killed. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. What do you think did it? I don't know. I called the new park ranger, Kyle, but he's extremely busy with some urgent matter, so he doesn't have time to look into it right now. Perhaps he can help me. I know you spent a lot of time with your mother in the forest and picked up a thing or two. Maybe you'll know what we're dealing with. Sure. Bless you, Alex. I've taken the rest of my cows inside the barn, but I'm not sure that'll even keep them safe. Okay. Chupacabra. Well, that's an interesting title. Again, I don't blame Alex for, like, not wanting to listen and not wanting to, like, open her mind to things, because I would be in the same position as she is. Like, I'd be like, there's no way. Like, no. There's no way that something is trying to kill people here on the island. Well? Well, what? Something's killing Mrs. Diaz's cattle. It could be a wolf. Right. Let's blame this on the wolves again. I need actual proof, Sarah. Is that really too hard? Is that really too much to ask for before I start believing in monsters? What about what you saw last night in the forest, then? I want to go there and see if we can find something. All I ask is that you keep an open mind. Fine, Sarah. If it'll make you stop being pissed at me, I'll play along. Let's go. Okay. Derby is over here. Ride to the spot where the horse got spooked. Yeah, so I don't know if I mentioned this in my intro, but Alex did see something in the trees. Derby got spooked to a point where he threw her, and genuinely she was like, oh, there's something here. And then, oops. She was genuinely like, there's something here, because it spooked the horse, but she's still refusing to believe that it's... She's still refusing to believe that it's monsters. Again, I don't blame her, because I would also be like, yeah, no, this isn't real. Look, there's no monsters trying to eat us. Like, what are you talking about? Everything aside, though, everything that I think that I would change and everything that I think maybe needs to be worked on, it is a really beautiful game. It's a beautiful game. It's got a lot of potential here. I think they can do a lot with this. They just need to complete it. That's all. It genuinely, to me, feels like an adult version of Star Stable. Like, if you know what I'm talking about when it comes to, like, Star Stable, it's massive multiplayer. There's, like, an island mystery that you have to solve and all this stuff. This is kind of what this feels like. And it feels a little bit like a mix of Red Dead Online, just without the shooting and the griefing. Okay, so the spot that we had our interaction was over here around the bend. So let's go see if there's tracks. Alright, guys. My allergies are really bad today for some reason. Hi, Sarah. Time to look around. Okay. Treetops. Can I not get up there? Go this way to get up there? Oh, what is that? So, there's a broken claw. There's a lighter broken claw. And there's something over there, but is that... I think that's just a plant. Tis a lot of plants around here that you can collect, which is kind of cool. Oh. I'm not in the right area. Oopsie. So, okay. Was that it? Is there more? I guess on this hillside? Oh. A strip of fur. There's... Is that just hitting the mushroom, or is there something else over here? Because there's that. That's a horseshoe. So confused. Where are all the... Where's the first clue? Is it over here? Can't be, because as soon as I get there, it tells me to go back to the area. So, where's... Yeah, as soon as it's gotta be in this space here. Like, where is the first clue? Because I don't see it. Nothing's being highlighted, so is it on the ground? Like, on the other side of this thing? Okay, so you can't just jump down a rock. That's annoying. Oh, there it is. Claw marks. Okay. I'm apparently blind today. That's fine. Well, it's weird, I'll give you that. The broken branches and the claw marks indicate the presence of a big animal leaping from tree to tree. And the size of this broken claw is, I don't even know. Just hear me out, okay? But what if it's a werewolf? For fuck's sake, Sarah, werewolf? Really? Yeah, I agree. What else then, huh? You said it yourself, big animal leaping from tree to tree with enough of a presence to scare your horse along with this weird claw you found. Werewolves don't jump from tree to tree. At least, not in the supernatural lore that I know about. Werewolves don't jump from tree to tree. A Wendigo. Now that jumps from tree to tree. So it could be a Wendigo. That doesn't sound like any typical animal you would find in this forest. And that strip of skin or fur or whatever, if that doesn't tell you some sort of transformation happened here, then I don't know what more you want. I'm not going to stand here and talk about werewolves with you, Sarah, seriously. Fine, it's like talking to a wall. What about that lighter then? It's engraved with the initials WD. Shouldn't be too hard to figure out who it belongs to. Leave it to me. Okay, good. I'll take this claw to Kyle. Maybe he knows what animal it belongs to, so I can kill this werewolf theory of yours. You do that, and I'll talk to you later. The truth is out there. The other thing that I think I do wish that they had inputted was the characters actually talking to each other, instead of like, you know, just the text popping up on the screen. Like, I do wish that these characters did actually communicate to one another. So we got to go up there. I'm going to cross the bridge to get to the other side. And probably we'll figure it out. We'll go this way. We will figure it out. It could be a Wendigo. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. We did find one of those deers, though. We did find a deer that we followed a creature to a cave. We followed, like, tracks to this cave, and when we went inside, there was no cutscene for this, but when we went inside, there was that deer, and it came at them, and Kyle shot it. So maybe he has answers as to what... He dragged the body back to perform what I'm assuming was an autopsy, so maybe he has an answer as to what the heck it was. Anyways, guys, I will probably check in with you when we get to Kyle's hut, because it's going to take me a while to get there. So I will check in with you when we arrive. Alright, guys, we've made it to Kyle's place, so we're going to see what he has to say about the claw. We're going to go this way. Yeah, we'll go over here. And we will stop Derby this way. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption a lot, so I'm just used to, like, pressing E and dismounting, not holding it. Alright, let's see. The claw. I was hoping you could shed some light on this broken claw I found. Never seen anything like it before. Let's have a look. It's big. Should belong to a large animal like a bear, but then there are no bears on this island. I find that hard to believe. Also, a bear claw is more crooked than this one is. Also, a bear claw is more crooked. This one is different. Honestly, I have no idea what the hell I'm even looking at. I guess it could come from another animal that's been inflicted by the same sickness we've been dealing with. We've seen evidence that the affliction is altering the physiology of these animals. What do you think? I don't know, Kyle. I guess that could be the case. I just want to find out the truth. Our earlier tracking of these sick animals led us to that cave, and it just so happens that I've found another cave I've yet to explore. Since you're here, we can do it together. Okay. But the last time we almost got eaten. So do we really want to go explore this cave again? Alright, Derby. Let's go explore a cave. See what the heck is going on. Who knows? Maybe we'll get an answer. Maybe it is a werewolf. Maybe there's some ancient ruins or something on this island that are... I don't know. I do wish that, you know, the characters that you were supposed to go... I think it would be a good idea if the characters that you're supposed to travel with do actually travel with you. Instead of just, you know, popcorn popping and being like, boop, here I am. Am I up too high? Do I need to go down lower? I probably need to go lower. We'll stay up here for now and just follow the main road. I really am tempted to jump that log, but I'm not going to, because... Okay, I heard something really weird in the bush just a second ago. I don't know what that was. Let's just keep following this trail and see where it takes us. We're gonna cut the corner. Okay, yeah, we are up too high, but I'm hoping... Will this trail take us down? Question mark. No, it won't. But we do need to go down, so... Can we go down this way? Oh, yeah, we can. We're gonna head down this way. We're gonna weave through here. Like so. And that's another ridge. That's not gonna take us down. That's annoying. Can we go this way? Question mark? Okay, we can. Can we go off the cliff? No. Okay. So there is collision when it comes to terrain. So maybe we need to go the other way? Because there was a way to get down farther down this way? No? Or is this just taking us to another trail? This is just taking us to another trail. But maybe we can get down there this way? If we just head down this way and we get to this road? Okay. Now we're here at the road. So can I go up? That's the next question. If we go up here into the tree line. Oh, look at that. Oh God. No, that's like a cave. That's not the one that we originally saw the first time. This is like a bear hiding in this cave. Oh, and it's walkable. Uh-oh. Here it is. I've never seen this one before. Ready to go in? Sure. Alright. Here we go. Explore the cave. Do we at least not get like a lantern or something? Man. Okay. There's a spiral. There's a lot of stuff. This is actually kind of pretty. I don't really think this is a cave so much as it is just a random... What is that? A fox claw? Okay. Is it gonna be like a hermit or something? Or someone who's like living in solitude? He just doesn't want people on his island? I mean... I wouldn't want people on my island if I was living in solitude and then suddenly there was like a bunch of people that showed up. This is a door. Okay. So, alright. Oops. This is a really actually pretty cave. I would 100% want to come in here and explore and climb. Let's go talk to Kyle though. And see. Yeah, that didn't help us find out where the claw came from. Sorry, Alex. Pretty cool to stumble upon that cave relief though. They must be ancient, tied to the old beliefs of the island natives. Reminds me of the stories my mom used to tell me growing up. It makes me wonder if there are any other caves that we don't know about with more of those reliefs. Worth exploring whenever you have the time. What about the claw? What will you do? I have an idea. I'll get back to you. Thanks, Kyle. Oh, we're gonna go talk to Mr. Lighthouse Man. Which we did discover him. And he made us put up a bunch of random, like, talismans, I guess. Is that the word I'm looking for? He made us put up a bunch of talismans around his island and said that time was of the essence. So I'm not sure if they're like protection things or what. That person's doing some very strange things. Whoop, that's okay. We're just gonna keep on going. Do I take the train tracks back through? Probably. Hold on. Let's see. Actually, no. If I keep going, this will get me on the other side. Alright guys, I'm gonna head to the lighthouse, but I will check in again when we get there. Okay, had a small issue. Had to basically restart the game because it glitched. I couldn't get Alex to respond to anything. We are now in a cutscene where we're threatening the keeper. Beverly and two henchmen, all mounted, are outside the lighthouse talking to Alfred. We hear the tail end of the conversation as we approach. Alfred tells them they can't threaten him. When Beverly notices Alex approaching, she wraps up the conversation and they leave. Alfred tells Alex to follow him inside the lighthouse. Okay, let's see what Alfred has to say. Oh, there he is. Hey, Alfred. What was that about? I can't stand that Beverly. She's nasty. Nothing. I don't want you to get involved. Why are you here? I experienced something last night in the forest, something strange and scary. I told you to be careful. Exactly what did you see? Hard to say, but something was watching me from the treetops. I've been trying to convince myself it was just an animal, but you're finally starting to come to your senses. You now understand the purpose of the idols and the talismans that your mother and I were working on. There's a real danger out there in the dark, kid. About time you opened your eyes. I don't know what to say. I found this claw. Can you tell me anything about it? I'm no animal expert, but I've never seen anything like that before. I can check my books and see if I find something. I've been working together with the new park ranger, Kyle Everhart. We've come across more than one case of animals afflicted by some sickness. Some of them have weird mutations. And I don't know. And then we found a cave with an ancient relief tied to the old beliefs you and Mom keep talking about, but I didn't tell the whole story. It felt incomplete or part of something bigger. Hey, why are you smiling like that? Because you're finally on the right path. You don't see it yet, but you will as long as you don't give up. There are other caves on the island. Explore them and you will get closer to the answers you seek. I'll help you get started. Take this map. I've marked the location of a cave that very few people know about. Go there. Okay, I will. Hey, sorry for saying, but you look a bit tired today. Have you had anything to eat? What kind of question is that? You don't need to snap at me. I'm just asking. Okay, fine. Perhaps it's been a while since I left here and bought some food. It's no big deal. I'll do it when I feel safe leaving the lighthouse. Ah, okay. I don't mind getting you some food. See, that's kind of what I'm talking about, is like, instead of just like, it kind of just throws like a part of, it throws you into the subplot of the story and it kind of just shoves it in your face. So, and I know there's like an option, like you don't have to do them, but I kind of wish those were separate. So you focus on telling one part of the story, which is Alex not believing that there's something out there that is potentially dangerous and harming people and harming animals and causing animals to have these mutations and whatever. And then instead of like continuing the conversation where you're like, oh, I'm gonna go get you some food, like that could be sort of a side quest thing. I don't know. That's just how my brain views it. It's how the author in me is like, this could probably be a little bit different. With everything going on, I need something steady, and no one's more grounded than Florence. A visit with her will help me catch my breath. Okay. So, okay. So, did it... Okay, hang on. Can I do the... main quest? Can I go to the, or is it just gonna... That's a, wow. That's a manor. So I gotta go all the way over here. Can I go to... I want to do that. I have a lot of side quests that I have to do, but I want to do the main quest for now. Again, that's also just what I'm talking about, is all of a sudden it brings up these side quests and it kind of throws them in your face, like it wants you to do them. I would much rather have a more natural flow to the story. Because right now there doesn't really feel like it's a natural flow. It kind of feels like it's just throwing you like all over the place. And we've glitched again. So I'm probably gonna get thrown across the map somewhere. So I'm gonna fix this and I will see you guys when we get to the cave. Alright guys, we made it here to the cave. It took me a hot minute because I had to keep resetting, basically resetting the game, restarting it, because I kept getting thrown across the map. She would glitch out while she was riding and then I'd get pitched. I'd have to stop, get off the horse, and then we'd get yanked through literally what I call a wormhole and be shoved somewhere else on the map. So we're going to check out this cave. Move those, move those, move those. Okay. So this is like another one of those really nice caves that we saw the first time, right? Right? Oh, it gets darker. We love that. Oh, okay. Where the heck did my flashlight come from? So... we could go left or we could go right. I hear water. Let's go left. I'm assuming that they all lead to the same... Okay. Oh. Is there not a crouch? No, there's not a crouch option. Okay, so this is cave. There's water. Okay, so same way to get down there. Oh, you can actually see my footprints. That's cool. Same way. Both ways will lead to the same spot. Now there's glowy. Okay. More water. It's natural. Whoa, okay. Alex, sweetie, do we really want to go look at this? Okay. This is odd. Now we have a text from Sarah. There's only one person on the island with WD initials, Walter Davidson. I recognize that name. Yeah, you should. He's been doing maintenance work all over the island forever, known for being odd and recluse. Right, I delivered a package to him recently. Oh, wait, is that the guy that's... I think that might be the guy. I think, if my memory serves me right, I delivered some packages and there was one guy who lived in a camper, like in the middle of the woods, and it was kind of strange. There's only one way to find out. I'll visit him and see what I find. Okay, be careful. I can't leave work, otherwise I would join you. It's fine. I'll let you know how it goes. Okay. Slightly terrifying. My invisible flashlight is going to pop up again from the middle of my body. Oop. We're going to head this way because it's a little bit easier to get out, I'm assuming. Yep. Let's head back to Derby. And we are going to head to his home, which is just across the way. So back to the main road, across the bridge, through the water, and we're going to weave there. So we're going to basically head back towards town. So I'm going to say, and turn right once we get to the road. Oop, sorry, Derby. Didn't mean to run you into those. Let's hit that. And then we'll head this way. I will check in with you guys again once we get there. I have a feeling I'm going to get tossed around the map again for a little bit. But I will check in with you guys when we get back to our location. Okay, we made it. I was a little worried I was going to get thrown back on them because I did get thrown across the map again twice. I'm not sure if it's my internet that's having a problem with this or if it's just a server thing. I know that they still have, whoa, hello. They still have a kind of error that pops up on the main screen that basically says that there's a problem with some of the servers. So I'm not sure if that's why I'm having such bad, like, I guess headaches, but we'll see. Let's go see if this weird guy is home. Oh, that's lovely. Is that smell coming from the garbage or something else? It reeks. Burnt pile of clothes. That's suspicious. So... Looks like someone smashed their hand through the window in a fit of rage. We have a suspect. All right, let's see where this person's going. Oops, sorry. Okay, so he definitely went this way. Yep. Headed off the main trail into the woods. Is there something? Nope. Keep going. All right. Went up this way, so... Where the heck is this dude going? Where are you going, buddy? How far did you run? That person still behind me? No, she stopped. I was gonna be like, hey, do you wanna... Oh! The damn maintenance guy ruined the pipes in the kitchen, all because you wanted a bigger stove. Do you have any idea how much it'll cost to fix this? Everyone recommended we use him. They said he's been fixing stuff on the island for years. I will sue him! I will sue the bastard! Okay. The professional maintenance guy is suddenly going around breaking things. Seems weird. Okay. So what is this dude doing, man? Where is he going? Okay. Oh, my horse. Okay, that was weird. Alex, it's been a strange day. How come? We had a handyman come over, Mr. Davidson. Dad asked to help fix her generator, but instead of fixing it, he broke it even more. Probably by accident, no? I don't know. He was shouting and hitting it. Okay, that's not really how you fix things. It's how I fix things sometimes, not gonna lie. And sometimes it works. Did you notice anything else odd about Mr. Davidson except abusing your generator? He kept scratching himself, had this rash, and the way he looked at me made me uncomfortable. What do you mean? His eyes, he looks scary. Thanks, Emily. I'll see you around, okay? Hope so. Oh, why? My horse is still... Okay. Can I... Hello? Oh, he's like stuck. Oh, he's stuck. Can I... whistle for him? Aha! There we go. Okay. Is the broken generator here? Yes, it is. I'm gonna dismount this time and see if... Okay. This one is definitely broken. Oh. There's a pile. There's that smell again. Same as by his trailer. Something's rotten. Is he sick? Some diseases can change people's behaviors. That is very true. I'm gonna see if this girl needs some assistance or something, because her horse is doing the same thing that mine was. And if she whistles for him, it might fix her horse. Oh, she got it. There you go. Just spontaneously making friends. It's fine. Okay, so is he breaking shit in town now? It looks like he is. Oh, did he break something at the equestrian center? Because if he broke something at the equestrian center, I'm gonna be mad. Alright, let's see. Let's see what he broke. Okay. Hi, Carmen. What's up? Hey, Carmen, have you seen Walter Davidson? I haven't, but I know he's supposed to be here today to fix up some stuff in the riding arena. Check with Thomas. Alright, will do. Thomas. Thou art where, Thomas? He's over here in the barn, I think. Ooh, sunflower. Select you. Nope, wrong barn. Gotta go up this way. Thomas, we have a suspect. Hi, Thomas. Have you seen Walter Davidson today? He just passed through here, headed towards the arena. It was extremely odd. It was as if his presence spooked all the horses or something. Oh? Is he in the arena? Okay. Cutscene, I'm going to assume. Hey, are you okay? I'm fine now that he's gone. Are you talking about Walter? Yeah, I think that's his name, the maintenance guy. Did he do anything to you? He was lurking around the arena, just staring at me riding, but then he tried to approach me. The moment he got close, my horse lost it. I've never seen Zephyr act that way before. She's usually very friendly. Thankfully, that made him back off and he left, but the look in his eyes as he walked towards me completely freaked me the fuck out. What the hell is that guy's problem? I don't know, but that's what I'm trying to figure out. Good thing Zephyr here had your back. Oh yeah, that's creeps. The creeps, lucky my girl didn't kick his head off. I swear it really felt like he wanted to hurt me. I hear you. Be careful, Natalie. I'll see you around. Okay. Interesting. I do like this arena. This is a very cool indoor arena. And I wish we could use it more. So let's head to Sarah and see what's going on there. Oops, bookstore. Oh, nope. Go in. Come on. There we go. Oh, okay. Listen to this. Okay, so there's definitely something up with Walter, right? Don't know what yet. You know, I recently heard this girl, Paige Hansen, mention she was scared of Walter. Paige Hansen. She works at the market, curly hair. I think I know who that is. I heard it from Danny, but he didn't have time to go into any details. It could be worth asking him about. Sounds good, I'll do that. Okay, we are going to go look into Paige. Okay, had to take a second, had to basically disconnect and then reconnect because for some reason I couldn't get her to walk. I couldn't get her to like walk normally. Like all of a sudden she was like all over the place, like bouncing all over the place, and she wasn't connected. Like I moved the camera and it was like physically moving her around, not just moving the camera to look around. So I had to completely reset, disconnect and come back in. Again, don't know if it's my Wi-Fi that's giving me issues with this game or if it's just the server that I'm in itself that's having issues, because a lot of times I don't have any problems. But we will continue and then we'll see how far we get. And I will probably end the episode because I noticed I'm having a lot more headaches than usual this time. Hey, Danny. What's up, Alex? I heard Paige Hansen had some trouble with Walter Davidson recently. Do you know what happened? Oh yeah, that Paige. Oh yeah, that. Paige came by here. She was all riled up and drank a lot to calm her nerves. She claims Walter had been stalking her after she saw something she shouldn't have. Oh, okay, that's new. What could she have seen? Honestly, no idea. There's not much to tell about Walter Davidson. A quiet, hardworking man, a bit strange, sure, but mostly keeps to himself. No one has ever had any problems with him, to my knowledge. You don't know shit, pretty boy. Okay. Is that so? What do you know? If you want me to talk, you better get me a drink. Okay. Sure, we're in a bar after all. Don't tell me you want the drunken mule again. I'm out of ingredients. You should talk to Paige. She works at the market. Good idea. I'll do that. Alright. We're gonna go talk to Paige, see what she has to say, and then I'm probably gonna end the episode. And we'll continue with our hunt for Walter Davidson next time. Also, if you happen to be watching this and you recognize your player handle in the video, please let me know who you are, and hopefully everything worked out okay, because I was going to stop to help you fix your horse, and you managed to figure it out before I could get there, so hopefully everything continued to work out fine. The market? Paige isn't here. Of course she's not. So, can I ask for the merchant? I swung by Paige's house yesterday, but she refused to even open the door. She seemed scared and told me to go away. Maybe I should try talking to her. What makes you think she wants to talk to you? I've known her forever. I can be persuasive. Guess it's worth a try. She lives in a house in the forest near the wooden bridge. It's east from here and past the water tower. Okay, we're gonna go find out what Paige has to say about whatever this thing is, and then I was hoping she'd be right there, but we're gonna go figure out what she has to say, and then we will end the episode. Because I need to go make some lunch, because it is just afternoon, and I am getting very hungry. Whoa, 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 we're okay, we are gonna run full tilt. And we're jumping, okay. I didn't want to do that, didn't want to do that, didn't want to do that. Let's head this way, up the trail, just past the water tower, by a wooden bridge. So there's the water tower. So we're gonna head this way. No, not this way. We're gonna turn around because we went too far. And we're gonna go this way. And let's see what Paige has to say. I'm wondering if, like... Okay, is that her house right there? Yeah. Wondering if he, like... Because if he is stalking her, then I wonder what he has to say. Go away. Paige, I'm Alex. I just want to talk. I don't want to talk. Leave me alone. Oh. Knockdown plant. Oh, he's been walking around her whole damn house, man. Well, that's rude. There's that smell. There's that rotten smell again. Scratches on the door. Looks like someone has been clawing at the keyhole. There's clearly tracks here going all around the house. Someone has been watching her. I know what Paige has to say. Come on, Paige, just talk to us. Hey, Paige, I know you don't know me or have any reason to trust me, but I'm here to help. How can you help me? That depends. Can you tell me what happened? You won't believe me even if I did. Listen, I can tell someone has been outside your window. I can see the tracks. It was Walter Davidson, wasn't it? Yes, I saw him. I'm not making it up. I believe you. I've also seen and experienced some weird shit lately, and I've also had the urge to lock myself in my house and not come out again. But that won't solve anything in the long run. The problem won't disappear by themselves. If you'll allow me, I'm here to help, okay? You can trust me, I swear. Oh, she let us inside. Hey, thanks for coming out to talk to me. Can you tell me exactly what's been going on? It all started with that creep Walter. Suddenly I began seeing him everywhere at work, in the market, in the bar, when I was out with my friends. First, I didn't think much of it because I know he's always been a bit odd, but never someone you had to worry about. But the way he was looking at me now was different. There was something in his eyes. A look that terrified me. He wanted to hurt me, I swear. Then 2 nights ago, I saw him together with Jenny's mom, Beverly. Wait, Jenny's mom? I could tell they were talking about me, but I couldn't hear what they said. It was on that night that I saw Walter right outside my house. It scared me to death. I thought he was going to break down my door and attack me, but then he was suddenly gone. I don't know why. I'm scared, Alex. What if he comes for me at night? Okay, this is going to sound weird as hell, but just go with it. My mom used to make these protective amulets to ward off evil things. We have them in our windows. Normally, I wouldn't believe in that stuff, but I've recently seen things that make me think they actually work. What if I get you one? Do you really think it'll help? Weirdly enough, I do. It's worth a shot. Do you know how to make those amulets? I think I remember how it's done. Okay, please make one for me and hurry. I will. You stay put, okay? Okay, so we have a bunch of stuff to collect. So I think I'm going to end this video here before we continue. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Don't forget to click that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a single video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.